Let's start with sitting up straight. Hands on your knees, back straight. Relax your shoulders, close your eyes. And start to inhale and exhale. Long inhalations, long exhalations. Gently bring your hands together. Start rubbing them together. And place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Let's start with neck rotations. Inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. Let's go in the other direction. Inhale as your head goes back. And exhale as it comes forward. Now inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. And exhale, look down. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Come to the center and let's look from side to side. And once again, come to the center and ear to shoulder. Good. Stop the practice. Interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and slightly back. And stay here. And then release the arms. Right hand on left knee and twist back. Chest open, shoulders pushed back. And then come back to the center and once again interlock your fingers together. Extend the arms up and back. And then release the arms, left hand on right knee and twist back. And come back. Now place your hands flat on the floor in front of you. Walk forward and place the forehead, nose or chin on the floor. And slowly walk back. And then place your hands on either side of the right knee. And then walk forward again and place the forehead on the floor. Try to get his forehead as close to the floor as you can. Good. And then walk your hands back and then the same thing on the other side. So you're going to walk the hands forward. Try to extend the right side a little more than the left. And come back. Now place your hand flat on the floor, the entire arm from the elbow to the wrist on the floor and then extend the other hand out and look up. Good. And then come back and then the same thing on the other side and extend. Good. And come back. Now widen the legs for Upavishta Konasana. So legs wide apart. And then with the left hand, you're going to touch the right foot and then just go in a dynamic manner. First touching one leg, then the other leg. Yeah. Good. Alright, stop the practice. Now bring your feet together and come into all fours. So hands on the floor, knees on the floor. And then let's start with the tiger breathing. So you're going to inhale, push your belly button to the floor, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Once again, inhale, look up. Exhale, push your chin into your chest, curve your back, pull the tailbone in. Come back to your base position and start your wrist stretches. So you're going to turn the hands so that they face you. And then continue this movement, making sure that you do put a little pressure on the wrists. You're trying to extend the inner arms and trying to strengthen the wrists. Now stop with both hands facing you. Start to rock back and forth. And side to side. Good. Stop the practice. Now bring your hands to their original positions. Place the toes on the floor and lift your knees up off of the floor. Push your tailbone up. Push the tailbone as far up as possible. Keep your knees bent. Try to align the ears with your arms, the upper arms. And then slowly start to straighten one leg, then the other leg. And you're gently walking in place. And then straighten both legs. Roll the thighs in, straighten both legs. You're trying to inch the chest closer to your knees. So slowly, even if it's just a centimeter, just a millimeter, you're trying to get the chest closer to the knees. Now bring your right leg forward on the outside of the right hand. Place the left knee on the floor. Look over your right shoulder at your left ankle. Good. Now switch sides, take the right leg back and you're going to bring the left leg forward, right knee on the floor. Look over your left shoulder at your right ankle. And go back. Now right leg forward in between both hands. Back knee on the floor, push the hips down, rock from side to side. Yeah. Now you're going to push the heel into the floor and extend this leg back. Keep the chest open, spine long. There's a tendency to bend the spine, curve the spine in this posture, but you want to keep the spine long. Shoulders pushed back. Now come forward again and go back. And one more time, you're going to come forward and then you're going to switch legs. So take the right leg back, left leg forward, place the right knee on the floor and sink the hips down, rock from side to side. Good. Now push the heel into the floor and extend the leg back. Then come forward and extend back. And once again come forward and extend back. Now come forward again and bring the other leg forward and hang here. Arms dangling forward, top of the head just facing the floor. Relax the neck, relax the head. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, you're going to roll yourself up to a standing position. Good. Alright, so come to the front of your mat. And we're going to start with the Surya Namaskars. Hands in the Namaskar Mudra. And let's begin. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, bend forward, place your fingers on the floor. Right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. Right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down. Left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana. left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, Ritika, continue, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Two more. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, exhale, come down, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down, Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward, inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up, Exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Last one. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down, right leg back, left leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, right leg forward, left leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Inhale, take your hands all the way up. Exhale, come down, left leg back, right leg back, knees, chest, chin down. Bhujangasana, Parvatasana, left leg forward, right leg forward. Inhale all the way up and back. Good. Child's pose. Relax. Relax. Make your exhalations longer than your inhalations and relax. Alright, now from here, come into your downward dog. Feet together in downward dog. Engage your abdomen, so tighten your abdomen, bend your knees. Okay, now just see, are you more connected to the abdomen when your knees are bent or when they're straight? When do you feel like your abdomen is working more? When you're bending your knees or when they're straight? Just make a note of that. And then bend your knees, look forward in between your hands and jump forward into Uttanasana. Jump forward into Uttanasana. Good. And then once again, hands on the floor. Again, engage your abdomen because here your knees are bent. And then lift the hips up and jump back into your downward dog. Again, bend, jump forward, and bend, jump back. Okay, continue. Continue this jumping back and forth. Yeah, if for whatever reason you cannot jump, that's also fine. You can just step back and step forward. But for the most part, try to jump back and forth. It cultivates arm strength. It cultivates control. Good. Yes, good. And go into your child's pose now. Go into the child's pose. Knees on the floor, relax. Relax. Extend the arms forward. Allow the armpits to relax. All right, now those of you who have blocks, go ahead and get your blocks. Keep them close to you. Keep them close. If you don't have blocks, that's also fine. You don't need them. Okay, now from here, go into your downward dog. So feet together, downward dog. And then bring the right leg forward in between both hands and use your blocks vertically to straighten both legs. So you're in your Parshva Uttanasana. Both legs are straight and your hands are resting on your blocks. Or the floor or a stool. Everybody has to keep their blocks vertically. Nidhi, block vertical. Yeah. And even if you're unable, if you don't have a block, place your hands on your shins. But keep the legs straight. Both legs are supposed to be straight. You can place your hands on your shins. Take your awareness on the right hip. Push that right hip back as though you're trying to push it away from your armpit. The right hip pushed back away from the right armpit. Keep that lengthening going on the right side, and then take your awareness on the inner edge of your right foot. Push that inner edge down. So you're pushing that inner edge down and at the same time lengthening that hip back. Stay. Now look forward. Do not look down, look forward so that you extend the spine also. The chest comes forward. Maybe you can bend more. Bend more. Good. Now switch legs. Bring the left leg forward, right leg back. The back foot does not necessarily have to go all the way down to the floor. That's not necessary. But it's important for the hip to be squared. Which means that if you're pushing the right hip back, you'll be able to feel it, that it's going away from the right shoulder, but you want to pull it in and you want to pull it down. Tighten the right thigh. Keep looking forward and then take your awareness to the left hip. Push that left hip back. If you're doing it correctly, you will notice that there is a change in the hamstrings when you do that. The hamstrings change. Some stretch changes. If you don't have blocks, you can place your hands on the shins, that's fine. Or you can place your hands on your couch or any raised platform. Push the inner edge of the left foot down into the floor. Good. Now go back into your downward dog. Go back into the downward dog. Today we're building up to the final postures, gradually and sequentially building up to the classical postures for all of the postures that you're going to be doing today. So slowly, basically you'll see how your body opens up. Alright, now take the right leg forward in between the hands. Now take one block, just one block. Place it behind your right foot and place it vertically. If you have a stool, use a stool. Use a stool if you have one. And from here, so the block has to be behind your right leg. Place the left foot on the floor. Come into your Trikonasana. So on purpose, the block is vertical. We have taken a higher level so that you don't have to go so far down. So Ritika, use that couch behind you. Yeah, just step back and then you can place your hand on that couch. Nikita, you also try to find like a little stool or something or a couch and rest your hand on that. Because we're going to be doing this more. Everybody push the hips forward. Nidhi, take your left hand up. Yeah, extend both hands out like you want to give a big hug to somebody. Big hug. Yeah. Push the chest forward. And then push the hips forward and slightly to the left side. Forward and slightly to the left side. You're extending the right hamstrings. Good. Now go back into your downward dog. Use your downward dog as a way to lengthen the back of the legs and to lengthen the sides of the spine. So reach up with the tailbone. Every time you do downward dog, reach up with the tailbone. Now bring the left leg forward in between your hands. And then repeat the same thing, Trikonasana, with the block. And in fact, I would suggest if you have something taller than a block, that also works. Like if you have a chair and you want to use the chair, that also works. Okay, again, you are opening the arms as though you want to hug somebody, a big hug. Chest forward, hips forward. Very good. Back knee tight. For many of you, the back knee is sleeping. Make it tight. Stay. Tejasvi, bring that block further back. It's too far out. More back. Right under your shoulder. Yes. Okay, now everybody go back into your downward dog. Good. Now bring the right leg forward. This time Parivrita Trikonasana. So place the block on the outside of your right foot and take the left hand on top of this block, right hand on the waist. Parivrita Trikonasana. Revolved triangle. Yes, Ashish, that's right. Straighten the right leg. Square the hips. Stay. Stay. The more you open up the chest, the more you're going to be able to twist. Push the right hip back because it is, after all, a stretch for the hamstrings also. So push the right hip back. Try to maintain your balance. Hold. Chest open. Hold. Hold. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Now bring the left leg forward and Parivrita Trikonasana on the left side. So open the chest. Push that hand down into the block and open. Yeah. Chest open. Take your time. Take your time. Other hand on the waist. Take your time. Good. Go back into your downward dog. And now rest in your Adho Mukha Virasana, child's pose. Relax. Yeah, knees on the floor, relax. Exhale. Every time you rest, try to make the mind fresh, So you're thinking about don't think about how the previous posture went. Every time you rest, clear the mind so that you can go into the next posture with a certain degree of freshness. So your postures are not getting more and more tired as the class goes on. Okay, good. Come into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward in between the hands. Place that block vertically behind the right foot. And then go into your Parshva Konasana. So extend the left leg out, bend the right leg and Parshva Konasana. Nidhi, you have to bend more. Do not look back. Continue, continue. You have to bend more, Nidhi, and do not allow the head to drop down like that. Simi, increase the space between the feet. More. The more the space, the more you'll be able to bend and the more opening in the groin. Yes, I know many of you can go further down, but right now we're practicing without that. We're practicing opening the chest. Because this posture is not about how far down you'll go, but how much can you open the chest and keep the shoulders open. Shoulders expanded. Okay, go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. Do the same posture on the left side. Parshva Konasana. Open the chest. Okay, now everybody see if you can look at me. Don't change your posture. Only if it's possible to look, don't look. Otherwise, don't look. It's fine. Ms. Rishi, you continue doing the posture. So Nidhi, see, look at what you're doing. Your head is dropping down like this. You're dropping your head down. Keep the head lifted. Yeah, much better. Much better. Good. Go back into your downward dog now. Back into the downward dog. Good. Now, bring the right leg forward. Now, take your block and use your block for your Ardha Chandrasana. So, you're going to take the block out and come into your Ardha Chandrasana. using the vertical block. Use the vertical block. Ashish, look at the wall behind you, at the yellow wall. Yes. Good, Nidhi. Yes, everybody in Nisha's house, good. It's just the girl in the black shirt. Look at the person in front of you in Nisha's house. Tuti, Samrit, yeah, look at the person in front of you. Yeah. Nikita, you can use that, that's fine. Yeah. Okay, come back. Go back into your downward dog. And we'll do the same thing on the left side. So bring the left leg forward and come up into your Ardha Chandrasana. Be very conscious of the height that you're using. You know, so it's never the same height that we use. We keep changing heights, using different heights. Yeah. All right, go back into your downward dog. Go back into your downward dog and relax in your child's pose. Relax. Relax. Exhale. All right. Now you're going to use the block on its like a lower level. So you're going to, instead of the vertical, you're going to use a horizontal block. Yeah. So for all of the asanas, now we're working with horizontal blocks. So let me just get my wooden blocks. Now go into your downward dog. First we're doing the Parshva Uttanasana. Now increase the speed. Go into your downward dog. Yeah, watch and follow, watch and follow. Now right leg forward and place your blocks next to the foot, the right foot. And then, yeah, and then straighten both legs. Yeah, so again, you know, whatever prop you have, use a prop. Otherwise, if you don't have a prop, just keep your hands on the floor, fingertips on the floor. Hands maybe on the shins. It's okay. Yeah, Nikita, straighten the leg, the right leg. So now you're trying to push the right hip away from the right shoulder, but lengthening your hamstrings. Okay, now switch legs. So the right leg goes back, left leg comes forward. You have come down significantly. Like before the block was vertical, you did not have to go that far down. Now you're coming down more. How much are you able to retain the alignment of this posture with the reduced height? Yeah, now go back into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward again. Place the hand on the right, on your block and then go into your Trikonasana. Extend the arms out in Trikonasana. Both arms are extended like you're going to hug somebody. Push the hips forward. Nidhi, exhale, exhale. Don't hang the head. Don't allow that head to hang. Push the hips forward. Stay. Nikita, that's good. Yeah, Monica, that's also good. Okay, go back into your downward dog, switch sides. This time left leg comes forward and you're coming up into your Trikonasana. Push the hips forward. Push the hips forward. Yeah. Stay. You see, again, the block is like too far forward for you. You have to bring that block back. The block should be right under your shoulder so that your arms are in one line. Yeah, when I give you an instruction, do not come out of the posture, because then to go back into the posture, then it's starting from scratch again. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward, come into your Parshva Konasana. So extend the arm out. It's the same posture, but how does the height make a difference? You're going to do the same posture at least like 4 times in the class today. How is the height making a difference? Yeah, Nisha, that's very good. But bring your palm down to the floor, like make it face down. Yeah. Yes. Maybe increase the space between the feet. Nikita, just try your best. Just try the best. Satya, we're doing Parshva Konasana, not Parivrita Trikonasana. Parshva Konasana.
Pragya, my neck, how can you show it again, please?
Sorry?
Pragya, my neck hand, can you show it again? My neck hand, can you show it again?
The left hand, I can't hear you, sorry. Can you type it? Send a message. Okay, do it on the other side. Everybody repeat on the other side. Left side now. Yeah. Ashish, take that hand out to the side, closer to the ear. Bicep touching the ear. Yes. Simi, you also take the hand out to the side. Good. Sink the hips down. Sink the hips down. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Yeah, and Satya reminded me that there is a Parivrita Trikonasana also. So bring the right leg forward. We're going to do Parivrita Trikonasana. Bring the right leg forward. Now, straighten both legs, and you're going to place the block on the outer edge of your foot, of your right foot. Place your left hand on that block and right hand on the waist. So you're twisting. Twisting. Tighten the thighs, both thighs. Imagine that the chest has to open, right hip has to push back. Good. Switch sides, take the right leg back, bring the left leg forward, and repeat the same thing on the outside of the left leg. Yeah, twist. Twist. One side is always more stiff than the other, so don't worry about that. I just want you guys to try your best. I want you to try your best. Good. Good. Okay, go back into your downward dog. Now, Ardha Chandrasana. Bring the right leg forward. Take your block, place it in front of you, and then come up into your Ardha Chandrasana. Open the chest in Ardha Chandrasana. Hand flat on that block. Mr. Rishi, push that block out more because it's like too close. Yes, the block has to be right under your shoulder. Because the block is too close to your foot and the other leg is hanging down. Lift that hand up. Okay, this is going to be your homework for today. I'll demonstrate how to do it correctly and then you're going to send me pictures. Okay, come back to downward dog. We have to do this on the other side also. Bring the left leg forward. Come into your Ardha Chandrasana. Another reason we're gradually decreasing the height is so that you know where you are. You know how far down you can go. Maybe you can surprise yourself. You can, go down further. Or maybe you've been going down too much and you need more height. So Ashish, left leg comes forward, right leg goes up, and the block is under the left hand. Yeah, block is still under the left hand. Good. Come down, go back into your downward dog, knees on the floor, child's pose. Relax in the child's pose. Today it's all standing asanas. Yes, it is a challenging sequence today. But it is also a sequence in which you'll know how far you can go, how much can your body do. Alright, now come into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward. Now this time, place the blocks flat. So now the blocks are flat on the face. So the wider part of the block is flat on the floor and you're trying to get your hands, palms flat on these blocks. Straighten the leg, both legs. Slow and steady. Yeah, Nikita, you just try your best to straighten that right leg, otherwise it's okay. Now, left leg forward, right leg back. Again, the first thing is square the hips. Then try to really reach down to the blocks. Square the hips, reach down, square the hips, reach down. At some point, it may be too challenging for you, and that's fine. You need to discover those limits as well. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the right leg forward. Trikonasana. And place the hand flat on that block. And come into Trikonasana. Flat on that block and Trikonasana. See how this now forces the femur bone to further be pushed into the hip. Push the hip forward. Yeah. Very good. Very good. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Same thing on the left side. Bring the left leg forward and come into your Trikonasana. It gets more and more challenging to push the hip forward. Gets more and more challenging to push the hip forward, but try. Try. So Monica, we have the block flat now and we're doing the Trikonasana with a flat block. Good. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Now Parivrita Trikonasana, revolve triangle. So bring the right leg forward, block on the outside of the right leg and place your left hand on that block and twist. Parivrita, revolved triangle, upper body is revolved. Here you push the hip back, right hip back. Ashish, the other way. Place your left hand on the block. Yes, like that. And chest open. Left hand on the block, right leg forward. You are twisting. It's a twisted triangle. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. And place your hand on the block on the outside of the left leg. So again, you're twisting, revolving the triangle. Yeah. Very good. Ritika, that's very good. But don't give up. Try to stay for a longer time. Don't give up. Good. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward. Parshva Konasana. Right leg is forward, right knee is bent. This is the question you had, Nikita. How to do this posture. You're placing your hand on top of the block, placing the left foot on the floor, extending the left hand out. Side angle posture, Parshva Konasana. Sink down. Nikita, increase the distance between the feet. Increase the distance between the feet. Your foot will go off of the mat. Yes, bend the right knee more. Very good, Nidhi. Nidhi, progressively the space between the feet has increased and that's very good. Very good. Now, go back into your downward dog. Ashish, good stability. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. Yeah. And same thing on the left side. Yes, it will get progressively more difficult, but that is what we're exploring. Where, at what point does it get more difficult for you? Difficult means at what point do you feel that I cannot open my hips? I'm unable to open my shoulders. Nidhi, don't hang the head. Lift, yes, lift the head. Keep those neck muscles active. Use them. Good, Monica. Very good. Okay, go back into your downward dog. Stay in the downward dog. Breathe, exhale. And we have the Ardha Chandrasana also to do. So now you're going to bring the right leg forward. Grab your block with the right hand, take it up and to the side. Position the block for your Ardha Chandrasana. Left hand on the waist and lift up into the side angle posture. Chest open. Ashish, look at the wall behind you. Nidhi, do not hang the head. Satya, that's good. Ms. Rishi, that's good. Everybody in Nisha's house, that's good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Come down. Repeat on the other side. On the left side. So bring the left leg forward and come into your Ardha Chandrasana. Hand flat on that block for a reason. For a reason. Today the blocks are not for support. The blocks are to understand what your limits are. Stay. Stay. The more you use the core, the more stable you'll be. Good. Good. Come up. Come up. Good work, Simi. Good. Alright. That was the Ardha Chandrasana. Now remove all the blocks. Now the entire sequence without any props. So get ready. Have a sip of water. Have a sip of water. Shake the legs out. Yeah. Good. Go into your downward dog now. Downward dog. Right leg forward in between the hands. Straighten both legs. Keep the fingers flat on, touching the floor, straighten both legs. Do not use any props now. Straighten both legs. Roll the right thigh in. Those of you who can, go ahead and place the hands on the floor, palms on the floor. Yeah, keep pushing that right hip back. Place the palms on the floor. Those of you who can, walk the hands back. Walk the hands back. Almost like you're trying to place the head on top of your shin. If you can. If you cannot, just enjoy wherever you are. Do not come out of the posture. Don't come out of the posture. Discipline your mind. Go now. Bring the hands back and then go into your downward dog. Left leg forward. Yeah. Try to get the hand on the floor. A difficult asana is like a challenge, or it's like adversity. When you come out of that posture, when you say this is too difficult for me, I cannot handle it, you're giving up somewhere. You're losing in the face of adversity. Don't. As long as you're not injuring yourself, you can stay there. You can be patient. You can be strong. Those of you who can, go ahead and walk your hands back. This is a Parshva Uttanasana, the full version, classical version of Parshva Uttanasana. This is it. Now go back into your downward dog. Now bring the right leg forward in between your hands. Go into your classical Trikonasana. So hand stays flat on the floor. Left hand goes up. As much as possible, you try to get that hand on the floor. Yes, for a lot of people it will not be possible, but how much are you trying? Good. Everybody is trying. Very good. Very good. Go back into your downward dog. Same thing on the left side. Yeah. Classical version of Trikonasana. Very nice. Very nice. There, so you lift that hand up and open the chest. Your posture is collapsing. Your right hand is down, your left hand is diagonal. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Try your best. Go back into your downward dog. Now right leg forward. Parshva Konasana, side angle posture. Again, Nikita, this is a question that you had. The same posture, side angle posture. Keep the hand flat on the floor. Open the chest, extend the left hand out. Open the chest, extend the hand out. Ask yourself, which was the most comfortable position for you? With the straight block, with a flat block, this, what is the most comfortable position for you? Parshva Konasana. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Left leg forward. Parshva Konasana. Good. Nidhi, very good. Yes, your hips are coming very far down. Your inner groin is extended. The left leg is parallel to the floor. Very good. Ashish, very good. Very nice. Nikita, good attempt. Just push your chest forward a little bit more. Nikita, chest forward. Very good. Go back into your downward dog. Parivrita Trikonasana. Right leg forward. Take your left hand on the outside of the right leg. Right hand on the waist. Parivrita Trikonasana. Right hand on the waist. Do not lift the right hand up. Chest open. How much can you lift that chest up? Try your best. Ashish, that's very good. Everybody in Nisha's house, very good. Good. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the left leg forward. And now Parivrita Trikonasana. Right hand on the outside of the left foot and open the chest. Open the chest. Yeah, it's a twist. Very good, Mrs. Rishi. Very good. Tejasvi, good. Monica, good. Satya, also very good. Yeah, go back into your downward dog. Now, Ardha Chandrasana. Right leg forward. Place the hand on the floor with the palms flat down. And then lift yourself up into Ardha Chandrasana. Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon posture. Very nice. Go back into your downward dog. Bring the other leg forward. Ardha Chandrasana. Yeah, good. Using the half moon posture, your head does not go forward. You're doing one-legged Uttanasana. Okay, come out. Come out, go into your downward dog. Go into the downward dog. Knees on the floor, sit in Vajrasana. Have a sip of water. Your homework for the day. Okay, so the homework for today might take a little longer than usual. Study the Ardha Chandrasana, because that's what I'm finding you need, like most of you need work on. Okay, so the classical, we've done different variations depending on the block. Classical version is like this. You take a small Trikonasana stance, bend the right leg, take the right hand up and out. I'm extending the right hand. Place the right hand 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. So it's diagonal. It's not in the front. 1 foot, your foot forward, like length of your foot. So here and here for me. Then I place my hand there diagonally. And then I lift my leg up and I open the chest and then I take the hand up also. It's not important to take the hand up. It's also not important to lift the leg up like this. This is also acceptable, where the leg is parallel to the floor. Hand on the waist is also acceptable because I want you to open the chest. Open the chest. Okay? Here, do not look ahead. Here the gaze is either down or it's ahead of you. Where the chest points, that's where your gaze should be. Okay? So if the leg is here, I don't want you lifting the hand up, because you're not able to use this leg at all. This leg is creeping. If you're able to use this leg and you're able to open that the hip, open the chest, then you can lift this hand up. Okay, so this is the classical version of your Ardha Chandrasana, half moon posture. To come out, see the control. You have to bend, come down, and come up. This you will try on your own time, but I want you to send me a picture of the best one for you. This was the classical one. It's not necessary, like even for me, like I maybe executed it right now in front of you, but for me, I would say that it's better if I use a block. So the various ways of using the block that we did today were block straight. So you see, is this a good version for you? So I'm going to do it on the left side now. I'm going to take it 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And then I'm going to come up. See how straight my spine is now? This is also another thing that you want to focus on, because eventually when you place your hand down, you should still be able to breathe. If you go down here, this is what most of you are doing. This is what you're doing. Then you do this. Look at this posture. Look at what this looks like versus what this looks like. Open the postures. Don't hold the postures tight. Then postures look ugly. They do ugly things to you. Yoga is a beautiful practice. Make your postures beautiful. That's why we have props. So that is one, right? Then we did this other variation with the block further down. Again, so that is when you have more flexibility here. Again, I'm able to keep my chest open. My abdomen is absolutely open. You'll be able to trace my spine. Nidhi, you have a tendency to do this in other postures also. Keep the head long. Keep the neck long. Okay, don't do this. Keep the neck long. Yeah? And then finally, we place the block flat, hand flat on the block, and lift up. Okay? And straighten. So I'm not doing this. I'm trying to open, open, open. Twist, 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 open. Yeah? Bend the knee, come. The other day we did that, jump into, Ardha Chandrasana, come back. Go into Ardha Chandrasana, come back. Because you're trying to get the whole body involved in it. So it's not just keep both legs straight. It's not keeping both legs straight. It is bend, place the hand, and then straighten the leg. You have to follow this sequence. Okay? Today, I want you to try every single thing. If you don't have a block, that's fine. Use something which is this tall. I mean, gradations, height, like take different heights. Use this, then a smaller height, then a smaller height, then the classical version. If you have time, go ahead and send all 4 pictures to me. Okay? You will also see what is happening. Okay? So that's your homework for the day. Now, go ahead, lie down in Shavasana. Whatever questions you have, we'll take after the Shavasana. Short Shavasana today. Relax. Gently bring your awareness back into your own body. Start to move your fingers and your toes. Move your face from side to side. Turn to the right. And with your left hand, bring yourself up into any comfortable seated meditative asana. Sit with your back straight, your shoulders relaxed, your eyes closed. Bring your hands together in the Namaskar Mudra. Start rubbing your hands together and place them on your closed eyelids. Rub your hands across your face and with a few blinks, open your eyes. Thank you. So if you have any questions, I'll unmute everybody.